So we talked about being present and being approachable, and this part 2 is we're not going to we're not going to be in the meeting with him, the person that you're wanting to be approachable with. We're going to get to that point and talk about how that feels. So he does approach you. What are your first thoughts? So now you've noticed that you are how you are when you're feeling approachable from the work that we did with that last video. And now just sitting where you are, knowing that you're approachable and you're in a room where there's a guy that's looking at you and he looks like he's maybe interested in coming over to you. Don't worry, he's not here yet. You're sitting in your chair, you see him walking towards you. Okay, freeze frame. Stop right where you are and don't think any further about that vision. And just notice what's coming up, what's coming to mind. What are some of the things that you're thinking? And write them down. And I'm just going to go through a few, but when we finish, we'll talk about your next action step for this part of the process. You're thinking, maybe, should I smile? Wow, he's so hot. What if he gets closer and thinks I'm not as pretty as he thought I was? I should have worn that blue top. Or I hope he's talkative because I can't think of anything to say right now. I'm getting so nervous. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Is he really as attractive as I thought? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm questioning my judgment on this. If I'm interested in him, then there must be something wrong with him. If he's interested in me, any of these things that might come up are thoughts that we might have. And they're not unusual. It spirals us down into a place of low self-esteem or whatever, and it's natural for us to do that. But we're going to catch that right now. So when we finished with this video, go ahead and write down some of the things that came to mind for you. In that kind of situation, what would you be thinking? What popped up when we thought about being in that scenario? And we want to shift them. So once you've written down some of the things that you thought, some of the things that were not pleasant that you thought that you think might feel better if you said something more positive in your mind. And we'll just use an example. So if one of them was, I should have worn that blue top. Think about where that thought might have come from. Changing your experience. A thought like that probably came from my feeling like a little insecure, afraid that I'm not attractive enough and not feeling up to being good enough to meet this guy. So where you wrote that question down, or that statement, I should have worn that blue top, next to it or under it, write something positive, a positive affirmation or statement. So we can shift that mindset. And it really is a mindset. Our mindset and our thoughts, changing those are 95% of attracting the man of our dreams. It truly is. You're already beautiful. You're already amazing. You're already wonderful at being yourself. Shifting our mindset and being open to the man who's looking for us and believing that he is looking for us and believing he's what we want, that's huge. And this is an important step in getting there. So changing that statement to maybe, I am beautiful and confident no matter what I wear, men are attracted to me. So I write that down to be the affirmation that takes the place of that one that was doubtful. And especially when I first read it, I may not believe it. I may think like, oh, I'm not beautiful, I'm not confident, and it does matter what I wear, and men aren't attracted to me. But just keep saying it over and over, as we know how to do with repeating affirmations. It works great to put it on an index card, tape it to your mirror, and do some mirror work with loving yourself. Write that down on the index card, tape it to your mirror, and then read it while you're looking into your own eyes in the mirror. That makes it even more powerful. Thank you for going through this activity with me, and I would love to hear from you what came up what you came up with? Did your mind shift at all? Did you notice anything with this that was a surprise to you? And practice it. Practicing like anything else, it's just going to shift your experience and send you on your way to being approachable and meeting that guy who's looking for you, and he's going to come over to you and talk to you, and you are going to feel beautiful, approachable, confident, and knowing that men are attracted to you. My website is lindageiger.com. LINDAGEIGER.com, and or email me at Linda, LINDA at lindageiger.com. I'd love to hear from you about what you discovered as you realize that you are approachable by amazing men, and your man is amazing, attractive, hot, and you're ready for him to walk over to you after you make eye contact with him and meet him. And the next step is magical.